Alright, now in this video I'll be talking about the self-serve advertising networks. And mainly we'll be talking about doing media buys in display advertising. What's nice is most of these sources allow you to start with an initial deposit of $100 or less. And they are a good place to get started. So that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these different sources. Now, this first one that I'm going to show you, it's a pretty neat little network. It's called Moki Media, and they're generally in the gaming niches, in the younger demographic. So if you have an offer that appeals to younger demographics or is related to a game or even, pop culture, you could have some luck with Moki Media. And they have a nice little section here for advertiser. You can see you can get started with them for about $100. It's very easy to advertise with them. They have a fact section that's very informative. They also have a section that goes over exactly the rules, and everything is laid out and explained very well. Now, another one that I want to show you is Pulse360.com. Pulse360, they've been around for a while, and they offer many different forms of advertising. You can do PPC with them, you can do CPM with them, you can do different forms of advertising with Pulse 360. And they have good section here for advertiser. You can find out the different formats that they have. Like you see, if you're on any type of health or pop culture websites, chances are you've seen Pulse 360 ads before. And they have a good section in here. You don't need a lot of money to get started with them. They have very helpful guides and support here as well. So they're definitely a place that you should check out. Now, this next one is going to be the Google Ads Display Network. And truthfully, a lot of people just think of Google as doing cost per click or PPC advertising, and that's not entirely true. They do have their display network, which allows you to run display ads or text ads across, thousands or hundreds of thousands of different websites. And what is nice about Google Display Network is they have a lot of help. They have a lot of tutorials. They do have a little bit stricter rules than some other networks out there, but all in all, Google Display Network is definitely a network worth checking out. You definitely will want to check out. And some of the other ones that we're going to look at, we'll look at Adperium right now, which is located at adperium.com. And they have, as you can see over here on the right, they serve a lot of different ads and they produce a lot of different clicks. You can see they've done over 6 billion impressions in the last 30 days. So they're definitely a big network that can deliver a lot of traffic. They have a very good advertising section in here. You can learn a lot about their network, where their traffic comes from. You can see right off the bat that they're a mostly male audience. A lot of traffic coming from North America, Western Europe, tech-savvy audience. So you can learn more about Adperium right at adperium.com, but they're definitely a network worth checking out because they do flow a lot of traffic. Now this next one, I hesitated showing it to you, but I am. It's called ClickSense. They're like a paid-to-click network, but they can deliver a lot of traffic, and sometimes that traffic can convert for you. I recommend you check them out, but be aware that it is a paid-to-click option, so it's not exactly free or because it is paid to click, people have an incentive to click on your link. So that's something to keep in mind. That being said, they can deliver quite a bit of traffic. Now, this next place, this is pretty neat. This is AdEngage. And what's neat about AdEngage is you can see these different websites that you can go ahead and place ads on. And it'll show you exactly how much it's going to cost, about how much you're going to pay per click, about how many clicks you can expect. And they have a lot of different categories, a lot of different ads. You can buy targeted CPC ads where you're paying per click, or you can pay weekly. because some sites will just sell an ad for a week and there's no guaranteed amount of clicks, but it's definitely a site worth checking out. And then the final site that I want to show you right now is going to be AdBlade, and they claim to be the largest content style ad platform on the web. I'm not totally sure about that, but they do have a neat platform where the ads kind of look more like content, and for a lot of people, a lot of advertisers, that can work very well. It's a little different form of advertising. They're going to be a little bit more expensive than some of the other places out there, but I do recommend that you check them out. A lot of people have said good things about AdBlade. All right, that's going to wrap it up for the Self-Serve Advertising Networks video. I hope you enjoyed it.